Greetings, Keishlings. Keish Prime here with my live reaction of One Piece, Chapter 1137. That kind of rhymed. 7-Eleven. With 3 in there. Anyway, Shamrock takes the state. Who the heck is that? Are they a sham? And the Rock? Was the Rock a sham the whole time? Anyway, so we've got some gifters, it looks like, inside the crap, what was it, Who's like little prison style hideout. I don't know what the heck's going on, because yeah, he would have presumably been in prison, but then this is in Udon, so it's like not far from the prison. So yeah. Infiltrating the mysterious hidden base. Alright, and they're just literally sliding open the window. Really high security these guys are. But anyway, let me zoom in a little bit more. Ooh, that might be good enough. The home of the late king. Elbaf Quest Castle. Okay. Actually, is it Quest or it looks like Ost Castle? In the 14 years since King Harold's death, no one has come near this castle. You say that, but the fucking guards were in it. Do they just live there and people never think to... I'm stupid. So what's going on here? The door looks like it's been busted open. What happened to the guards? Again, state the obvious of... There's been guards here. People have come here. What? Something's wrong? It was broken from the inside. Why would intruders do that? Only one way. For a minute, I thought that was Usopp. And I was like, what's Usopp doing here? But no, that's Luffy. Only one way to find out. Let's go. The key. The key. Where's the key? The damage looks recent. Wait, this is unnerving. This place is huge. I can barely see the ceiling. I love how there's like trees growing in it. Like, is that always been the case? Or has this only been in the 14 years since it's kind of essentially been abandoned? I mean, 14 years potentially could allow a tree to grow. You know, that's a fairly long time, and trees are like, they just take a really long time to grow, but still, But then again, this is just like branching offs of Yggdrasil, so I don't even know what the properties of that tree is. This is way too vast to be walkable. Hey, road! Know where the key is? I mean, if he did, they could just go straight to it. No. I'm just a run-of-the-mill guy. I've never even been in here before. Yeah, that would be true. You brought the wrong guy with you. Well, I'm glad you're here now. Yeah, because you don't have to walk. Really, Namitatsu? Agreed. Now get moving. Wow, what a castle. Here is thrilling and terrifying. Everything's falling to pieces. Is this intruder's handiwork? No, the battle damage has been here ever since Loki killed King Harold. So we're getting... It's rather dungeon-like, because like you've got these pathways, but then there's these lower levels. It almost looks like a canal or something. So it's either this castle is really big, or the inside interior is way different than what I was expecting. This looks, this took some serious power, or destructive power. Loki's a monster. And King Harold was renowned as a great warrior. This damage was inevitable. What? They're so big! Huh? This is scary. Are they? Wait. Oh no. Are those the guards? This place is covered. So these are probably the ones that fought and died. This place is covered with giant skeletons. The castle once had numerous guards. On that day, around 100 of them stood ready to kill Loki but only one survived. Lord Jarl. He was a guard? Okay. After that, tragedy happened here. Coming to this site was forbidden. So that's even more reason why he's so respected. Because, like, he survived something that no one else did. That's got to give you some major accreditation points. Plus, his already, herald history as a captain and everything. It's a den for vengeful spirits. Hey guys, look over here. He's just standing on a skull. This skull's enormous. It's also got horns. So yeah, furthering the whole notion that I was just watching Tekking's review of the last chapter, and it's like, yeah, theoretically it would make more sense that, like, just like how dinosaurs eventually evolved into essentially chickens. Yeah. uh, when there's like a large landmass and whatnot, but then it split apart, Pangea becoming the 7 continents we know today. Life was able to survive in bigger forms because there was the land and resources to sustain those life forms. But then with less, movable land and everything, it's like it would eventually shift to smaller life forms. That's why you get, like, miniature versions of certain animals, like on islands and whatnot. So it's like the ancient giants of the past are slowly getting smaller, and I guess the horns kind of came and went as they please, because we still see some of the giants in, like, some of the screen, or some of the, like, crowd shots. They have horns. It's not helmets. So, let's see. I wonder if he knew ours. No. These belong to someone with ancient giant warrior blood. There are no longer any pure-blooded members of that clan, but their blood still flows in some of us. Okay, so it's just been horribly diluted. Okay. Like King Harald, who was larger and stronger than most. Oh, look above you. How nostalgic. That's a portrait of King Harald, so we get to see him in his full glory. The man who tried to form peaceful bonds with the outside world, said to be Elbaf's strongest king. He sure looks strong. Yeah? Let's see. Good lord. That is a mustache of a man. He's got like a Kaido beard. He's got a big angular mustache, befitting of a king. Gives me Whitebeard energy. But also a little bit of Gurren Lagann with the, the freaking, like, boomerang sunglasses they had. Those scars on his head. Yeah, that reminds me of the first phase of the Chunin exams instructor. I forget what his name was. Those scars on his head marked his ancient horn, or were his... He had horns? Before he ripped them out. What? He believed the ancient giants were relics from the war-torn era. He had horns? That's what I'm saying, Luffy. What conviction? Kind of reminds me... I don't know if any of you are fans of Beastars. I know it kind of had its ups and downs towards the end of its franchise and whatnot, but mostly a solid story. It's like the mayor that we see. He's a lion, but he had all of his canines and everything like taken out so that he could appeal to the herbivore population. It's like, I am no longer a threat to you. I could not harm you if I tried, kind of thing. So it kind of gives me vibes of that. But anyway, let's see here. After the king's death, the country fell into despair. Sadly, the one with the biggest grudge against Loki was naturally King Harald's other son. Haradin. Okay, so he's the only son? Or presumably he might have maybe some daughters? But those were the only two boys? Whoa, seriously? He's Loki's brother? Wait, didn't they already know this? Or maybe that it wasn't told to them. They have different mothers. Ah. Before marrying the queen, Haradin was born to a different woman. However, Elbath would never have recognized Haradin's mother as the queen in any case. Oh, was she from a brothel? Why? She was born in a different giant country. What? There's multiples? What does that matter? They were both giants, right? They were both giants, but you can't talk when you humans kill each other all the time over land. I suppose. Oh God, that I'm getting ReZero flashbacks. They say having children with a giant from another land taints the blood of Elbath. So how did that work? Did they just set out and then establish villages and countries over time? Seems giants can be just as bigoted as anybody else. Wow, so Luffy's up there just climbing the stairs. Not everyone's as pure as you, Namitatsu. Don't suck up to me, trash. Oh, Lord. Why join Haradin's crew if you think he was tainted blood? Well, you're such a creepy nerd, Roto. This is amazing. You can draw sea charts? You gotta show me how. Let's be friends. Huh? Friends? So he's a weirdo, but he was a useful weirdo. He was always so earnest and straightforward, unlike me. He never lived in the castle growing up. His father may have been king, but his mother was ostracized. He endured a lot and still said this. One day, I'm going to unite all the giant tribes. Okay, so he was a fairly good-hearted person, a bit of a downer childhood, but we're definitely seeing why he would eventually align himself with a pirate, and why he would eventually become the new captain of the new, giant pirates. I'm gonna be king of the giants. Oh my God, it's Luffy all over again. Whoa, I know you're the man that can do it, Haradin. I want to make his dream a reality. That kind of boring motivation is nothing new to me. I freaking know he's over there laughing around himself too. Hey, this way. I found some knocked out giants. So we got the two guards that we saw. Let's see here. Realm of the Dead. Ah, so you finally understand. Okay, so what, they bloodied him up? Huh? This is only because I can't move from this spot. The result would be the same, even if you could. You commoner. Okay, so what the hell? She's making giant stiletto leg things going on, like stilts, with her bandage powers. Are you offering a chance at divinity? Or we are offering you a chance at divinity. Most die squirming in vain, just for the slightest chance to obtain such an honor. So literally gonna step on his face like the fucking upper crust you are, huh? Oh, she can even still make more stuff to stab him in the face with. Oh. Wait, what? I'm very confused to what's going on with those arrows. So you're gonna let loose a full speed kick to the right side of my head. Huh? It'll turn me sideways. Wait, is he foreseeing shit? Is he seeing the realities? Then you'll uppercut me. Thanks for giving me notice. Yeah, she started forming the fists that she would... These arrows show the trajectory of my future. The outcome is unavoidable. Only I can stop it before it happens. What? Oh, so that's what those are? Oh, okay. I don't get it. Just say the word, Loki. Will you join God's Knights? I refuse, you fool. Oh, well, here we go. Here comes the kick. And now the uppercut. And yeah. The bear's over there like... All the animals, no. Damn it. You'll pay for this. Stop, enough already. Well, will you become a god's... How long is this going to go on? How many times you guys say, blah, blah? So he roars. Are all the animals going... Oh, no. We see... Wait, is that the... No, that's the other guy. That's... Shit, wait. We're seeing so much of his face in this. I'm zooming in. No. I almost got spoiled. I can't quite tell if those are scars. I don't believe so. So this very well is a new character. Okay, now I need to get back. So, yeah. He does the garb. But anyway, it's like, it's alright, Yunko. Okay, yes. It is Shiv. Are we going to get his name? So he doesn't have the scars, so this is not Shanks. Also, he's got braided hair. Let's change our tact. Contact Marijola. Wait. Oh, that's Shamrock. Wait, is their name supposed to be a play on a Shamrock Shake? But it's Shanks instead? Because Shake would be stupid. Though we do have Shaky. What the fuck? So I guess that's the reason why the title was. Okay. But yeah. Looking pretty God's Knights there with his knightly attire. Not every piece ends up being useful. I wanted to go about this more shrewdly, but I guess not. Not yielding, even if it means death. Do we chalk this up to fate? Long ago, the savage warriors of Elbaf dominated the New World. The world government will bring them to heel no matter what. God's Knights have mobilized. Okay. So he is the son of Figurland Garling. So, you know. And it says son of Elder Figurland. So, yeah, I guess he is an elder now. Yeah, Elder son. Yeah. I always think of Gorosei, so, you know, it kind of threw me off there. First I thought it was like a weird translation of Elder Son, but no, I was wrong. But yeah. Her bandage powers are kind of cool. She can essentially do like Gear Third with Luffy and like make giant hands and feet, and you know, it was like I could see a lot of potential with that fruit. Like it's got ranged abilities, it's got enhancements for physical, close range. It probably can be used to like make certain little constructs away from the body. Presumably she can maybe even weave herself apart. I mean, we kind of saw that already, but like, you know, almost as a pseudo Logia type, it seems like. So, like, you know, you start shooting at her, she could just unravel herself, and then the bullets just go through her. So yeah, we've now met Shamrock. Okay, I can't call him Shiv anymore. That name died. Shame. But, you know, Shamrock, alright. Shamrock. I'm gonna have to look up to see what the connection is. Or maybe Shanks's name is not actually his name. Maybe he had like another name, and this is just the name he went as an alias so that no one would know who he was. Because, I mean, when you're the son of a world noble and everything, it's like, people are going to know who you are. Especially when you start dropping your name. And it's like, and that's going to be problematic. Now, be it if Roger actually knew anything about that would be rather interesting. now that that's all been confirmed, but we'll have to wait and see if there's any flashback materials there. But yeah, so you were the one that went to Marijola all those chapters ago. Oda, always still giving us the good stuff. Also, the whole thing with like learning more about King Harald, really cool that he was actually had a lot of ancient giant blood in him, being bigger, stronger than the average giant, and having the horns. But then his conviction to changing the very culture of Elbaf to progress it into a better way of life for his people and to have better relationships with the world as a whole, he would then rip out the very symbol of the brutal ancestors that he shares with many of his kind. So, pretty freaking cool and awesome of him to do something like that. I don't know if I could rip out essentially what functions as a bone. No, wait, horns are made out of like the same thing as your fingernails. So I don't really think I'd want to rip out my fingernails. It's like, I denounce my family lineage. You know, and then the blood just starts shooting out. And it's like, ha, blood gun. But oh god, I'm stupid. But yeah, some good history. Still kind of stupid with the whole thing of the no guard. Like, no one's come to this castle in 14 years. And it's like, you have guards that have been there. Maybe they weren't the full stationed guards. Maybe they were former guards and they from other places. I mean, it seems like all the guards died except for Jarl, who was the survivor of the 14-year, assassination battle. So I guess that's gonna be the way that is. But also Haradine's backstory, like, that is very endearing to his character and the development that he has. This develops him in a way that almost mirrors Luffy, where you have the famous father, though in his case it's a lot better of a famous father than what Luffy has, but like family fame, but then there's a muddying that makes everything difficult. And, Luffy's case, it's because, he has a father who's the revolutionary leader and himself becoming a pirate when before his grandfather had become a marine. So, just turbulent family behavior. And, but then you have Haradine, who just has a different tribe mother marrying into the royal, pure-blooded, I guess, Elbaf line and tribe, which really don't know why that would have been that big of a problem, but, prejudice doesn't always make sense. Bigotry is a problem that as humans have experienced for ever. It's like, oh, you're different than us, I don't like you. It's like, we're just like this. We're slowly getting over it, but it definitely picks itself up, falls over, you skip some more time, you get a little better, it's all over the place. I can have more to say about that, but yeah. But anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Let me know your own thoughts and opinions. Anything I missed, misunderstood, please let me know down below. Links down below for all my social media. I'm part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, later dates. And until next time, Quichling. So much good stuff in this chapter. Cannot say enough.